You land, collect your bags, walk toward arrivals, and suddenly the trip becomes very practical. Which exit do you use? Which pickup zone is correct? Is that the right car? Where should the luggage go? And if you are tired, delayed, or arriving late, how much are you really checking before you move? That first ride after landing is one of the easiest moments to rush because it feels like the flight is over. But this is exactly when you are carrying your passport, your phone, your wallet, your luggage, and your hotel plan all at the same time. So in this video, we are going to use 5 checks before you leave the airport: your route, the terminal exit, the ride itself, your luggage, and your transit position. Then we will finish with the hotel reset because the transfer is not really over until you are safely oriented at your hotel. This is not about being nervous. It is about staying in control during the first hour after landing. Subscribe to SafeMiles for calm, practical travel safety systems you can actually use. The first check is simple. Do not walk out of the terminal while still deciding your whole transfer plan. The safest transfer decision is usually the one you do not have to invent while standing in arrivals. Before landing, know your primary route and one backup. Are you taking rail, an official airport taxi, a pre-booked transfer, or a rideshare? Where does that service actually collect passengers? What is your hotel name and full address? What will you do if your phone has no data? Save the hotel address offline, screenshot the booking confirmation and pickup instructions. Keep enough battery for the transfer, and separate route choice from price pressure. Cheap or fast can be perfectly good, but when you are exhausted, a stranger offering a better shortcut, a car outside the designated area, or a last-minute cash deal can sound more attractive than it would at home. Your rule is simple: choose the system first, then choose within the system. If you plan to use the airport train, walk toward the train signs. If you plan to use a licensed taxi queue, stay with that process. If you booked a rideshare, follow the app and airport instructions to the correct pickup zone. Do not let the loudest person in arrivals rewrite the plan for you. The terminal exit is where the pressure changes. Your phone comes out, your attention moves to signs and pickup messages, your luggage may be behind you, and transportation offers may start before you are fully oriented. So pause before you cross that threshold. Put away anything you do not need, confirm your route, check battery and connectivity, decide who is responsible for each bag if you are traveling with someone else, then move. This prevents what I call transfer drift. You start with a plan, become confused, follow a person, switch exits, accept help, and only later realize you are no longer using the service you intended. A legitimate change is fine, but make it deliberately. Do not let confusion make it for you. If you use an eSIM, this is one reason I like having connectivity ready before leaving the terminal. A working map, hotel message, transport app, and ability to contact someone can reduce the pressure to depend on whoever happens to approach you. I will place a couple of eSIM options in the description for travelers who want to compare them. For rideshares, the key idea is not just trust the app. The key idea is to match the real-world car to the trip in the app before you open the door or let your luggage go into the trunk. Check the license plate, check the vehicle make and model, check the driver information and photo when available. If something meaningful does not match, stop. Do not let embarrassment or pickup zone pressure push you into the wrong car. A driver may be impatient, cars may be waiting behind you, the pickup lane may be chaotic. None of that changes the rule. Do not solve a mismatch with conversation alone. Someone saying, "Yes, I am your driver," is not the same as a match. Someone knowing the hotel name is not always enough if you have already said it out loud. Someone waving from a car that looks roughly right is not enough. Use the information that was independently provided to you. Some rideshare platforms also offer PIN-based ride verification. Where available, it can add another check, but it should complement the basics, not replace them. You still want the vehicle, the driver details, and the trip information to make sense before you get in. For taxis, the same principle becomes use the local official process. That may be a staffed taxi queue, a ticket system, a dispatch counter, an airport app, or clearly marked licensed vehicles. The system changes by destination, so learn the local version before arrival. The big mistake is stepping outside a known process because a private offer feels easier. A luggage handoff is not a small detail. It is the moment when your bag leaves your direct control, even if only for a few seconds. A driver opens the trunk. A hotel porter reaches for a suitcase. A storage attendant takes a bag. A shuttle operator begins loading luggage quickly. Those actions are not automatically suspicious. The problem is that travelers often stop tracking the bag when another person touches it. Your rule is, know who has it, where it is going, and what proves the handoff. At a rideshare or taxi, watch your bag go into the vehicle you are actually taking. Before the car leaves the hotel later, confirm the trunk is empty. If you have multiple bags, count them at transition points instead of relying on memory. With a hotel bell desk, understand the claim ticket or retrieval process. With third-party luggage storage, verify the booking location before walking away. Confirm that you are at the correct partner or facility, and keep the booking confirmation or receipt accessible. Do not confuse "someone accepted the bag" with "the handoff is documented." This matters before check-in or after checkout, when the bag may sit outside your direct control for hours. For travelers who need temporary storage, I will also include radical storage in the description. A pre-booked process can be easier to check than an improvised offer from a place you did not research. Still verify the exact location, booking, hours, and collection process before leaving the bag. If your first ride is public transit, the question is not only which train or bus to take, it is where your luggage sits, what stays on your body, and how early you prepare for your stop. Public transit from the airport can be efficient, but luggage changes how you should position yourself. Your goal is not to find the imaginary safest seat on every train in the world. Your goal is to reduce unnecessary separation from your belongings and reduce the number of times you reorganize under pressure. Keep your most valuable small items on your body or in a bag you control closely. Put larger luggage where you can monitor it without blocking exits or creating a hazard. Avoid burying your phone, passport, wallet, and hotel information inside a suitcase that may be placed farther away. If the train is crowded, think one stop ahead. Do not wait until the doors open to grab a suitcase, unlock your phone, check the platform name, and search for an elevator. That is too many tasks at once. Before your stop, secure the phone, recheck the small bag, get a stable grip on the luggage, then move. This is the subject of one dedicated video in this series, Public Transit from the Airport, Where to Sit and Store Luggage. The answer is not a universal seat number. It is a positioning system based on visibility, exits, crowding, and how much luggage you are carrying. The 5 checks get you through the first ride, but the transfer is not finished the moment you reach the curb. Hotel arrival creates a new transition. Curb to lobby, lobby to check-in to room, room back to street. For the first 5 minutes, slow down. Count the bags before the vehicle leaves. Check that you have your phone, wallet, passport, and anything you carried separately. If the hotel stores luggage, complete that handoff deliberately. At check-in, protect your room information from unnecessary public exposure. Once in the room, establish where your passport, wallet, spare cards, and keys will live. Then, before you step back outside, reset. Charge the phone if needed. Save or confirm the hotel location. Decide what you are carrying. Remove unnecessary documents. Check the route for your next movement. This is why one video in this series is called Hotel Arrival Safety, the 5-minute check before you step out. The idea is to stop the chain reaction where a tired traveler dumps everything, immediately goes looking for food, and later realizes the passport is in a jacket, the luggage receipt is missing, and the phone is almost dead. Late-night arrival deserves its own plan. Public transit may run less frequently. Hotel desks may have reduced staffing. Pickup areas may feel emptier. A delay can turn an easy evening transfer into a 1 a.m. decision. So decide your late arrival threshold before the trip. For example, if the flight lands after a certain hour, you switch from a multi-connection transit route to a pre-booked transfer. If your battery drops below a certain level, you charge before leaving the terminal. If the official pickup area has changed, you verify the new instructions before walking into a parking structure. These are personal thresholds, not universal rules. Decide them while calm. That is the focus of another video. Late-night airport transfer. Decide these things before leaving the terminal. Because once you are outside, tired, carrying luggage, and trying to interpret directions in the dark, the easiest option can become the option that simply appears first. Now put the 5 checks into one first-hour loop. Settle the route, pause at the exit, match the ride, track the luggage, and keep your luggage visible if you use public transit. Then, when you reach the hotel, do the 5-minute reset. The loop follows transitions rather than trying to predict every scam or every city. Airport to pickup zone to vehicle, vehicle to hotel curb, curb to lobby, lobby to room, room back to street. At each transition, ask yourself a few simple questions. What am I carrying? Who has the luggage? What am I verifying? What decision am I about to make? You do not need to be tense. You need to stay oriented. The first ride after landing should not depend on luck, tired judgment, or whoever approaches you first. Before you leave the airport, run the 5 checks. Settle the route, pause at the exit, match the ride before your bag goes in, track every luggage handoff, keep luggage visible on transit, then when you reach the hotel, take 5 minutes to reset before you go back out. That is the SafeMiles first-hour loop. Choose, verify, track, control, and reset. The deeper videos in this series will cover public transit from the airport, the 5-minute hotel arrival check, late-night airport transfers, and luggage storage handoffs. Because this is a pillar video, I am also creating a free first-hour after-landing safety checklist, so you can keep the routine with you when you travel. You will find it linked in the description. I will also place the relevant travel tools below, including eSIM options for arrival connectivity and radical storage for travelers who need temporary luggage storage. As always, compare what fits your trip and use the local official transport process for your destination. Subscribe to SafeMiles for calm, practical travel safety systems you can actually use. Travel well, stay aware, and check the first ride before the trip really begins.